Good. So we live. Sorry, tell me my neck you look slanted.
Alright.
So good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
We waiting for the come. I see like the sleeping went out last night. Alright, Junan, listen, Junan, tag somebody. The 12-year-old girl that was missing. She's found, she's here, Odetta. Y'all tag somebody. Odie tag somebody. Manda tag somebody. Sorian tag somebody. Brother Winston tag somebody. Listen, I want y'all listen to this story, right? And I don't want to talk this story 2 times. And some people say, Mom, Miss Brooms, you should have wait. You start the life to rush. And they don't like go back and listen. Tag everybody, right? Y'all wake up, judge. Tag Novella. You know what I mean? I see Melly this day. And they say, let's tag them, tag Odessa. Because I got the little girl in the place here today. Right? The 12-year-old. That was in Kaicho News. And I don't know if you remember your face. Anybody that is close, y'all just turn on your phones and so. Susan, you tag anybody? Sister John means you tag nobody yet. Let me see. We're prophetess. All right, good. So a few days ago, last week, Sunday. Wow, today's 1 week. Wow. So 1 week ago, this young lady that you're seeing here with me showed up at my residence. She know because she said she's following me live. And she knows say sometimes people they show up if you listen. It gotta really be God for me to connect to you because I have to be really serious. People just can't show up, you know? Because we know the evils. It's not like I'm afraid of them. I say, listen, they will die before they reach here. You see what I'm saying? Good. So I just put them on notice. And so the day when I saw this young woman, Anita Orkley, stay there, tag Janet. And you said to me, and you were in the live, that your daughter was, the next day was 3 weeks. Monday would have been 3 weeks since your daughter ran away. And you went to the police and you make your reports and so on, right? And then we embarked on a mission.
Yes.
What was the mission? Talk about from then you came here. And when you met me, and so you say, and then we will go forward. But the girl is, we find this girl, right? So you could put it there. So let me hear you.
But first I want to say good morning to everybody. Thanks for everyone that shared the posts and the photos and so. A big thank you to Miss Brooms for supporting me right through. And some family members and friends. It was challenging. It was hard. Sleepless nights. Crying many nights. Wondering. But thank God it's over right now and we found her safe. She was at New Amsterdam, Barbies quarantine. Police called me that I must come up there for her public spirits up there in Barbies. Reach out to the police that where the child is. And the police went there and did the job. And that was it for now.
All right. So when you got there, where the police told you where to find this child and so on?
Well, when we got there, the police tell us to find her in the house with a little child. The child is how much? 1 year old.
No, please.
The person for the house, they went and arrested the person for the house by the name of Andrew. I can't remember his surname, but he's in custody.
All right. And so the mother saying that the police got word, right? So the police in Barbies was alert. They got word and they went to the house. They got the girl and they went to locate the gentleman with the girl, right? What's your daughter's name?
Shanicia.
Shanicia. So I can have Shanicia. Boxer is yours out here. I want to butcher the name. So I can have her to come up with her chair there and she will speak to you. Listen, I ain't gonna show your face. Y'all know I don't like to show the children face. She's a child. But at least you can hear, right? Good. So you're going to hear. So you come close enough, and when you're hearing her, you're going. I know you're going to come right to the balcony, but you're going to just speak up a little loud for me. So, Boxer, if you're hearing Shanacia, you will just indicate to me that you can hear her. So, good morning to you. Say morning, let me hear.
Good morning.
Good. Y'all hear the good morning, Boxer? So, your mother, you went missing 3 weeks and 5 days. Good. Where were you? How it happened? You left to go to school, and what happened? You left to go to school.
I have to go to school. Well, no, in the schoolyard, the children then went to the park in assembly. And after I ended up left the school gate and I went to my something. I went to my treating. A chain, I pick a mango and the water, and then after I walk on to Tugville Bridge. And he came pick me up by Tugville Bridge with a motorcycle.
He picked you up with a motorbike,
Yes.
and he rode you on that. He put you on the bike from there, from Tugville Bridge.
Yes.
And how far you on a motorcycle? So you ride all the way to Borby's with you on the bike,
Yes.
with your school clothes.
Yeah, with my sweeper.
You passed police and so on the road.
No, we ain't pass no police.
You passed. He was riding fast. He had a helmet or anything,
Yeah, he had a helmet.
and you had on a helmet.
Yes.
Oh, so you had on a helmet. He had on a helmet. Speak up a little louder. So how you met this guy? How you met him?
I met him on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Yes.
And what happened there with TikTok? On TikTok.
We start talking and so, and then after he sent his number, and then I start adding on WhatsApp, and then we start talking.
Who phone you used to use to communicate with him?
My auntie phone.
Your auntie phone.
Yes.
And when you went to school, so when that day in question, what he said to you? How you end up walking out to Tugville Bridge? You had a plan? What?
Yeah, we had a plan make already.
And what he said to you?
He said when I go to school, when I get dropped to school, come up on Tugville Bridge and meet him. But when I go out, he was not there yet. But then after he ended up showing up.
Show up. And he put you on the bike and you left.
Yeah.
Okay. What is his name?
Andrew Bolo.
Andrew what?
Bolo.
Andrew Bowler?
Yes.
And he got a call name?
Labo.
Labo. There's a wild meat. Labo is a wild meat. And we know what's happened to wild meat. So Labo, whatever bowler known as Labo, come till to Tugville Bridge from Borby's, New Amsterdam. And he take you there. And so when you were there, were you scared or anything?
Yes.
The people said they hearing how you hearing me, people? I want to know if you guys hearing me. Claudette, you hearing me? And you hearing this child? Good, people hearing. So just let me just make sure everybody can hear. Yes. So when you get there to New Amsterdam, what he said to you, what happened, and things like, tell me.
Well, when we get there, I didn't know he had a son, but it's when I see his son, he ended up telling me that he has a son. Then the child mother ended up follow, and he ended up taking away his son from his mother because his mother is with his son.
And so you were baby, you were the minding the son too?
Yeah.
He got business?
Yeah, he had business.
What business he does?
He's the mason work.
He's do mason. And so when he carry you there, and you were looking after the baby,
Yeah.
and he had sex with you
Yeah.
several times?
3 times. Only 3 times.
3 times. 3 times he raped you because you're a child, right? And your mother, when the police come to the house and get you, how you felt? You felt?
When the police come and get me, I start crying.
You started crying.
And them end up asking my age, my name. Them end up showing me the news. And they ask me if it was me, and I tell them yes. Them end up carrying me down to the police station with the child.
With the baby that you had in the house. Yeah, I know that she's speaking low. Everybody says she's speaking low, but you remember my voice, so you could You know what I mean? But basically what is going on here, this child said that she met some guy on TikTok. What's his name? Speak his name a little louder. Andrew Bowler. And better known as, what was his call name? Labo. Better known as Labo. And they were communicating. And they make plan and they mentioned, or she's 12 years old, Tanisha. She's 12 years old. That he's going to come at Tugville Bridge and pick her up. Listen to these predators. Parents are telling y'all over and over, be careful, you know. Y'all only studying this hair edge and but pretty but hairstyle, you know. These predators, they're out there. So this predator, this whoever he be, Labo, preying on these children. This child is 12 years old. And he left from Barbies. You see how this thing? This man's right from Barbies on a bike. An XR bike. Till to Georgetown to Tugville. And pick up this 12-year-old. Take her back to Barbies in the house. For take she make she wife and for rape she off and make she a babysitter. And she lock up in the house. Where are we? But listen, you know. The baby was 1 year old. But again, you know, the system and the police could only do what the police can do because the police now got to investigate. Charge him to go to court. I want to treat these matters now just like how they treat the drug traffickers and these big gunmen and so on. The police have to deal with this matter and all involved in the system for justice, just like that.
Yes.
Because when you pick him up, it's like the man with the 3-year-old at Essequibo. We could just keep him for 3 days.
Yeah.
And we got to put him on bail. And some of them don't show up. No, you have to treat it. Then charge him before the 3 days.
Yes.
Put him before the court before the 3 days. Why you can't put him before the court the 3 days? Then go back and ask an extension of time because there's half persons in prison with an allegation because they stumped the foot. And they've got him more than 3 days. Why are you telling me this, man? And then, like the little girl in Region 5.
The system is just messed up.
The system is so messed up. So, when these men carry on like this, and in this case, people, I can't say this child, the police find this child at the lab house. Who's me for say?
Yeah.
So this is the truth. This mother, this thing was out there on social media. One time, according to her, she tried to get the phone, to use the phone to call. The phone in had credit. She ain't got access to phone. So, we got to investigate this man for trafficking. Hey, kidnap, listen, because this is what you carrying this girl there to do. So, the police can't just examine this matter. I'm hoping that's why I'm going to interview her. Examine this matter just based on rape or kidnap. This child left and go to school.
And you get the belly for tell the child when your parents
We
drop
tell
it
she,
to school.
come. When your parents drop it to school, the ball
come out back.
come out back. Yeah,
You get the belly for tell the child that.
yeah. She was in she uniform. Look how he bowled right into Barbies with his child with uniform. On the XR motorbike. On his XR motorbike. Laurel talking about grooming. Laurel is beyond a tale of going all out there. Parents are telling y'all. And know what I'm saying? From 9-year-old, they got a new trend. One of them lower a little 7-year. So between the age now plenty 7 to 12, 11, 9, that's the area. And even them who's 14, you till In Barbies, why?
New Amsterdam.
New Amsterdam. The mother come down last night.
After Mercy 11. Mercy 11. Can we left like after 3 or Mercy 3?
And this child went, you could come next to me, come. You move, you come. You come. You sit on me. No, she was in the newspaper. People got to understand because she's grieving. I'm talking and all she doing is crying. She could hardly open her mouth. This is a child. You sick. When they finish and they mess up our girls' life and our boys' life. Mess them up. What do you think happened to them after? Oh, you get money, you pay a good lawyer. What happened to this child life? Eh? Because she got to go back into society. We done got a big, dirty, nasty system will never work yet and ain't working. Why you think the ALP is out here? People, why you think I run out here with any movement? Why am I out here with a movement? You think this is politics? This is people life fighting. Listen, we want in the ALP to prevent these things. Because when it happens, it destroys the life. How are you going to cope? How are you going to get back? How are you going to go to school? All these things now you got to start going through. And then you're going to sit down in your little mind and beat up on yourself. And then you're blaming yourself and all sorts of different things. And he in the lockup. Right? Just that same uniform. You picture from school in that uniform. I want to send a message to all the parents and young people. Watch these men that come in on this TikTok. Listen, I don't even know the TikTok good myself. Sometimes I look in, they sign me up for TikTok. I look for tactic. Right, tactic, TikTok. I begging everybody, yes, they want to make a TikTok. I don't know how to make this TikTok. I try to get 2 little girls to help me. I don't know how to make a TikTok. Right? I got a video. I don't know how to start. Nelly was here a few weeks ago and went live with me on TikTok. I mean, I felt good. I felt like a superstar. But then he said to me, the live's going to disappear. It don't stay on Facebook, on TikTok. I'm like, what are you saying? So I am going to go out there on TikTok. Listen, I want people like Labo. Y'all come for Lord. Me, y'all ain't coming for Lord Brooms. I'm going to go to New Amsterdam and find out. I'm going to be on TikTok now. You make a live on TikTok. Y'all going to shine me on the TikTok. And when the men come, young people, I say it loud and proud. When the men come on TikTok, y'all come to me and let me operate the page. Because when he coming for you, I want that there. If it's TikTok, the walking, let me walk TikTok. LP can there right there. We there. And when he show up on the CBR or the RX, look me with my helmet. Look me with my helmet. No, y'all didn't know you're vexed. Y'all laughing. You think it's she who picking up with the RX? Huh? XR. Sorry, me even know the bike. Sorry. There's a lot of correction taking place here. Man, wherever. And I am going to go to New Amsterdam because I got video this house because this house got to be a hot spot. Yes. I don't care it's a hot spot. Even if it's here alone, it's a hot spot. Because this child he pick up from town. Is she the only child he ever had in the house? Babysitting? And raping off? Elaba? Where's he right name? Speak up a little hard for me, baby. And Andrew, what? Bola? Yeah. Bola? Yeah. Everything about he kind of funny. A bola. A labo. No, y'all. I don't mean to make people laugh or be funny. Oh, baby, I just want to cry all the time. Be careful for bowlers and labbers and tabbers and all these children. Be careful. to just going on like these trends, big men and big women. Talk to them about these predators, how people lure you, what is grooming, when somebody tell you how they shouldn't touch you, be it male or female. Don't let your female teacher come and touch you and touch your breasts and touch your face and rubbing up and all the hi. It's not a romance mood. Kaicho News come down. The reporter, what's your name? Nia?
Yeah.
Nia was the reporter. Come and met us in the hot sun. Right? Because they heard about the matter. And send the reporter. And this thing was carried on the front page. I like how some of the media houses taking this fight to the front when it comes to rape and this level of abuse. I like that.
Yeah.
That story went to the front page. They saw it fit for front page. Some newspaper got a box in. I like that. I want to commend the media. Right? And Channel 2 and said, girl, don't cry. Channel 2, when she had a bucket or a big basin for she was crying, water fall in there. She was crying on Channel 2. Right? I want to thank the mother because she's a fighter too, regardless of this situation. I said, go and get some flyers. She come back with flyer, scotch tape, paper, paste, scissors. You understand? She had a full toolkit. If I don't want to lose down the post out there today, she looked like she had a pause sign if we got the post down. Because everything I had in she got in a little bag, just pulling out. I want to congratulate her for that. So while we are out here, women, and we mobilizing as women to fight for we girls and fight for we boys, just come prepared. Come like Brother Winston with your long boots because you're going in the swamp. Everybody got on sneakers, but he got on the long boots. He's prepared for the juggle. By the way, if you remember the LP must get the long boots. Because we don't know where we got to go for find these girls.
Amen. Yeah.
Get your long boots, get your raincoat, get your umbrella. You phone ring.
Most of people tell me about it.
Because it's going on in the country. You hear the mother saying?
Most people say they get old there, they get old there, they get old there.
How they know? They know that she was in the house because the people in the public noticed the thing on Facebook and the newspaper and the news. And they signaled the police. And the police in Barbizon said that we ain't got transportation for go. They ain't got patrol. The police show up. And they ain't just show up. They make sure they get in the house. I mean how they do. They go in the house. Right? And they get his child. So I want to thank the police. Your police, you know when you're all into nothing, brooms got there, back up yourself. But police, come to the front of the class. Come to the front of the class. Because we are not the police. We can be all over there, but we can put the information out. But at least the police got a call and the police showed up and rescued this child. This morning, she's in Georgetown. When they called the mother to get the Barbies, New Amsterdam yesterday, the police, and I like that girl, let me talk to them in half of the story. The police said, come, we can reimburse your passage. The mother got to go back to Barbies again. And come back again. So we like that some of the money spent in at least the lady get passage. And she can got to go back and she can got to come back. Because this matter got to go to court. So the public, we ain't saying we don't need your help. We need your help all the time. Listen, the ALP, whether you like we or not, is people we fighting for. Whether you like we or not, if we got barbecue, just buy the ticket. You don't got to like brooms. Y'all send some love, send some blue hearts to the police in Barbies, please. Which police station in Barbies getting these hearts?
Central Police.
Central Police Barbies. Send some hearts all the way to Central Police Station in New Amsterdam. And we're establishing until we're waiting for election, you know, the ALP. We ain't telling but when we win, what we going to do. Right now, they got some executives in here. You're going to see the faces just now. Because how old is Laba? Laba must be 100, but I don't know animals the year. But I was told Laba is over 25. Laba is a big man. We are establishing a unit to deal with these matters. With children and this kidnapping and trafficking and the whole, whatever you call it, the exploitation. So within the ALP, oh, you see, what I like, and I'm telling people, come to the ALP if you want to make a difference and a good change in Guyana. Because these members I tell you about, they ain't getting a salary. Sorian show up here since morning. What it tells you, and Sorian got a good stomach. Right? He's got it. Sorian, how you keeping you alright? But today you're in a worry mood. You're about. He in a worry mood. So, you know, this matter going on, I have to talk, and then they got to go to the police station. Somebody tag the social worker, so we got to work with his family, work with the mother, make sure this child is safe. Listen, some praying don't take away, Amanda don't sing, and a lot of things. Labo is the name. Thanks to the Blue Hearts. All these hearts, y'all go to the Central Police in New Amsterdam. This is such a sad situation. You pick up this child from Georgetown. Now, based on what the child told me, she didn't know. You ever went to New Amsterdam before? You know the area. If you go back, you could recognize the area. Yeah. You could recognize it. Yes. You want something to eat? You want nothing to eat, all right. You want some water? You got to drink something. You got to drink something. You can't cry all the time. Rain and falling, and you make it feel like it's a flood out. I want you to express yourself, let it out and so on, but you got to drink some water. Wicked Labo. Yeah? Labo, you know you're going to go and get your own experience. Because Labo has got to go in the bush. And you know it's you bush? What the jail name? Linden Dollar? What is holding bay name? Y'all wait for Labo in the jail. At Loziknan, be it which jail, y'all just wait and receive Labo with open arms. Y'all make sure y'all welcome Labo. Say, come home, you know understand? Come home. Collect Labo, come home. Central Police, New Amsterdam, yes, get them love, get them love. Hickens gonna feel good today. Try. I call, let me tell you, because when the matter yesterday, I even called the, trying to call everybody. I get on to Deputy Commissioner of Police. I hope I got the right portfolio. Trucks or something. Thanks, we call up everybody. Who didn't answer, call up some men and all. Who didn't answer, I didn't even care. Once you get some support from me to New Amsterdam, this is all I just study. I'll up some men phone I call. Right? So to the people there, and viewers and members of the public, this is a pandemic. This is something that is really destroying, this wicked attack on innocent children. To kidnap them and traffic them and rape them and do what you want. Put her to work as babysitter to keep your child because you and the child mother get wrong and you gone out and do your business and all of that. Right? And lock you in a house. That police had to go in. I don't know if the police had the keys. That's not my business, but police got her. What's somebody saying there? Huh? Somebody. Hold on. I didn't get to see. I was trying to get back to a comment. I didn't want to know. The bicycle. I don't know what to do. People, listen. On my life, and I want to warn us generally, when these things happening, be it how old or how young you be, and you're commenting, be it under the news, be it on the Who's page, make sure your language, who should know better, who old enough, why you didn't this, because when we as adults comment, and these same children, and you have children in a position that might want to come forward, and they read these comments, we keeping them locked in, like we imprisoning them a lot of times. It's not how old is a child, it's how old is the adult. Exactly. Don't shift the focus to the people that are destroying our young people. The children are innocent. Yeah? Yeah? The children are innocent. And that is what, because what these predators are like, and people like, oh, you drink your little water, baby. They like it when people jump up. But why she didn't say nothing? Why she couldn't say something? She and all, you left school. No, we got to be careful. This is a serious problem, and I'm telling you from experience here now. That is why even if somebody come forward, I got one biological daughter, and I used to tell her one thing all the time. I don't care what. You don't, if you, when you had sex with a man, and you, that's when she's older, you consent to it, don't come and say the man did rape you. But anything, anytime anybody touch you, when you're below a certain age, they rape you, come let me know. Right? And nobody want to try it because I done to tell God some things why I could deal with in life and some things why I couldn't deal. And me Bible teaches me you don't only hear, he's answer me prayer. So for me, he hear and answer me prayer. You understand what I mean? Because it is not easy. So I also want to use this opportunity to say to us in the public, when these things happen, even if you have different opinions and so on, we ain't got to always text it because we never know. Even something happened and it comes to victims, be it male or female, I just say, listen, let the law, it's regrettable and all of that. And you say allege and this and that, right? But when it comes to minors and little children, they're always vulnerable. No matter how much you see some of them out there, I rescue girls younger than her, I can tell you that. From human trafficking. We see them. We saw the little girl from Manawarin. Right? She was just a little bit above by my hip. Man, you can remember. You know we don't call the names out. Yes. She chest flat like a roti pan. Nothing there. So let me say, see, she got a little breast, nothing at all. It is our role and responsibility to protect them. That is our role. And so I want to say this thing to the police and to all involved. From my observation, with the amount of cases that are, before me, this is a mess. And for me, the police can do more in solving crime, even through all these TikToks and so forth. And these houses, because when a child is missing, people telling me, but some known houses and known characters. And that is why I'm saying the system failing. The police must have a data, social protection, all those information when you get the child and all of that. Some parents say, oh, me neighbor distress me, want to fight up. Well, no. In this case, with this child, because the mother come to me, and she said, listen, I want some guidance. And I said, well, we can fight. You got to stand up, and you got a whole drone of us behind you to fight with you. You're not alone. But you must stand up and fight. And the whole truth must come out to it. If it is something, and the help that this child needs, and what is going on with this child's life, you got to put an end to it because you got to protect her. Right? So everything we're going deep down into. But Tolabo, we're going to be there. We're going to ask anybody, any lawyer that are going to volunteer. Because we want a statement through the lawyer to examine so that we understand the type of charges. Because I'm sure this file going to go to the DPP. Because I am going to call for all these things to be examined. Because, in trafficking, even if it was a busman innocently to take her from Georgetown to Berbice, down to the transporter, is there lash? Oh, she come in me boat and I didn't know where she going. Once she says you boat, she traveling, There's the law. Bring Anil to the front of the class. Because he know once you squat, what could happen. Let Anil come and do a whole life and address. Anil, I want you to help us here. This matter, we want the Attorney General, right, to help in this case. Madam DPP, I know you have a wealth of experience with these matters. And to the police, I want this file to go to the DPP. Not long. This is done. We can. Oh, you don't tell me you're going to put this man to court and then you got to lose your bill. Wrap everything up. 1, 2, 3. Look, the amount of stories. I was to do a next live today, right? I can't even see the comments too, but it's the father with the 3-year-old to bring the public up to speed. But I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow. So again, we are looking to fight these matters, to prevent these matters. It's a role for all of us, and I want us in the public, even those of us who comment in situations like that, right? Just your language, right? Just your language and all of that can help, right? He should not be bailed. So we go, you know what I mean? But in the court, while the law said it's a bailable offense, if the court think that the person is a risk of not showing up and all of that, they can deny them bail, nothing stop them. But a lot of prosecutors, I don't want to go down there, Miss King getting hot. And a lot of persons in the system, you're late, Samantha, what's going on? That's why I was waiting for y'all, you know, Samantha. I was waiting before I started this live for some of the latecomers like you. It's a 12-year-old that was missing for 3 weeks and 5 days. The mother got her yesterday. The police called. The police found her in Borbies in New Amsterdam. Right? A guy was grooming her from TikTok based on her story. And he traveled all the way to Tocqueville, by the Tocqueville Bridge. He tell her to come there and pick she up with, what kind of bike? XR, because I know the thing with an XR bike. He had the helmet and everything, straight to Borbies, New Amsterdam. And, you know, it was out there in the news. People said it to the police. People identify. So he ever bring you out? He bring you outside and so on?
Only on a night.
You're going to speak up a little bit loud for me, let it hear. When he used to bring you out?
On a night.
Nighttime?
Yes.
And we used to carry you nighttime?
Through the street by the wash bay.
By the wash bay?
Yeah.
Nighttime, you got enough friends and so on? People just hang out there?
Yes.
And we introduce you to the friends as, we used to introduce you as, hey, he used to introduce you as his girlfriend at the wash bay. And where you get clothes from?
You buy clothes.
Speak up. He buy clothes? Come. He buy clothes for you. Enough clothes?
Not really enough.
Not enough. Okay. Hey. He buy 2 clothes for you, collect you. This is a trained guy. This guy is trained. And then he introducing you as your friend.
In the night.
In the night. At nights. And so people in the public, the only reason I'm coming to the public, because of where we talk, I at least stories in the morning, 6 o'clock. Sorry, I know, because he got some properties on my life. He got some buildings there well established. But people would think it's joke, but no, he's here for us, son. Right? So, sorry, you and then Sister Jan, y'all gonna come on this life for a second and tell them, watch out, the LP fighting it, you know, head on. Head on. It's our role and responsibility to protect our women, girls, boys, men, Guyanese. This is the good change that we're talking about, right? Guyana, I want to say it, we have a lot of exports, be it from oil, gas, mineral, this, geologists. We got everything. A lot of money for years. But the problem in Guyana and why the system is not working and why this continues to happen and become a pandemic, what we need is people with a heart in these places. It's like being our laws. Why you think this guy can still do it? If he know he couldn't get rid of it. If the system was working and functioning, it would have turned a pandemic. So what Guyana is lacking is us. We the people in the LP. with the heart. You see what I'm saying? A heart of God, knowing that people are created by God, because listen, everybody can get a lash. Right? So you can just sit down here and let's start Ian, because I can put all your come here, sorry, Ian, take off your hat, baby. You go there. Pick up your little water. Right? And then after, what's your name comes? So sorry, this is Sorian. You see out is in the fields we had in LP. So what you got to say about this here?
All right, good morning, everyone. You know, it's sad to see and hear what is going on in Guyana with our young people and many others just like her and even younger than her. And this is the reason why we as the ALP, we are here. We are not just a party, but it's a movement. A good change for Guyana and all of us that is in Guyana. The ALP, we are here to fight on the behalf of the vulnerable, those that do not have a voice, the voiceless, those that are hopeless, those that need someone to speak to. Because as we know in Guyana, the system that we have, all of them, they are failing. I can't name one that is not. My view, they are failing. And that's why the ALP, that stands for Assemble for Liberty and Prosperity, we are here. We have to assemble. We have to assemble. And when we assemble, there's where we have all the vulnerable, those that do not have a voice. They will come because they will want to assemble. Because they know when we assemble,
It's trouble.
it's trouble because we will prosper.
So we put in the labbers on notice.
We put in the labbers, the trend scrappo, the nakavakamite, the hepasite. Man, look.
Everybody on notice.
Everybody on notice. Even the failing systems in Guyana, we put
it on notice. You see why me have attack
A
sometimes?
good change.
You see why I attack? All right, sorry, Jan. Calm down. You getting,
No, I can't calm down
you
because
can't calm down.
because
I watch you girl, you running
This-
up and down in the yard. You
Because
force hard.
yesterday I had the same discussion in my class with my grade 5 pupils. I told them about it, and Miss Bloom, you rightfully said that we got to be aware about those in our family. Young ladies out there, I will always say, don't your daddy touch you. Don't your brother touch you. The neighbor you're playing, watch out for them. Walking on the road to go to the shop, don't hear nobody call you and give you anything. Speak out. Speak out. Don't let nobody box you and muzzle you. You have a voice. Speak. And I'm glad what the young lady did today. She spoke because she know that the ALP is here for her and we will stand with her. And we are standing with each and every one of you. So come out. Speak to us. We are here for you.
Sister Jan, you finished that, sorry? I just come and say what these people are noticing. No, I mean, it's a serious business. I mean, I see, looking at Sister Jan, I want Brother Winston come on this line. He's the only person, because I don't know who come out him out. He's so mad, he look like he ready for go to Barbie's, they go, we got down the slam boots. So I watch as he walks, so go back, so come back. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Come down a little close to Sister Jan. And so we mobilize and, you know, this the whole movement and what we talk about, you know, objectives and witnessing situations like this.
Yes.
I mean, this is that we can't call this movement a political party because this is you could take this little child life for politics. This is a story. This is what is happening in our society. So we don't only want to raise awareness, but we want to make a change, and the only how to do that is to get into that same National Assembly.
Amen.
It's to have that voice. Because we know, we feel, we believe, we understand. We got a heart. That is why we're different. We're different in every way. You understand? We're different in every way. So Sister Jan, you know, you sit down and even before I noticed I noticed you're crying. I want to tell him. When the little girl is crying, it's like you're crying there with the little girl. I mean, how do you feel? And I mean, is these things really encourage you to be more committed? How you really feel?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sister Janice. You know, with all being said, they are more like her out there. The ALP is here to help. The ALP is here to deal with situations like this. Right? That's what we're here for. We're not here to fight no political party and all of this and to get to front. We're to the front to help the people.
We are always at the front.
That's what we're here for. Right? So, Region 1, we come in. Region 2, we come in. Region 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 10, we come in. The system must work. We, the ALP, will make the system work. We're here to make the system work.
Yeah.
Whether it be in childcare, whether it be social protection, whether it be whoever, the police, whoever, we're here to make the system work.
Well
But in order for us that to be done, we have to assemble. We have to assemble. In order to help more like her, more like this 12-year-old, we have to assemble and put ourselves out there. Whatever it takes for us to make this work, we have to assemble, come together, and make it work. Join the ALP.
Thank you, Sister Jan. And Sister Jan put it right. We are not the system. We ain't telling you we got the resources. We want the system with the resources from the state that is there to protect our children, to protect, let the money spent on people.
Yes.
We can't sit back and watch our young girls and mothers destroy and this body goes on, because in a lot of big places you got a lot of predators, so they don't care. So we got to go in there and ruffle up those feathers. We got to turn up this status. We can change all this status quo.
Yes.
Right? Change up policy, y'all calling me now. And that is why we're here, you know. So I want you to get us right. We want you to stand up, and we'll stand up with you to change the system. You got to be like this mother.
Yes.
You can't run and hide and then say, oh, Miss Brooms, and I don't want to talk. This mother stepped forward. She push in one day, she didn't get me. 2 days, she come again. All right, go and shop, get flyers. We're going to go out there. She shop with the flyers. She went, she gets your daughter, she said, oh, you know, I want nobody, no. Last night, when I get up this morning, I got a message in the phone, we get back in town safe. The last thing before I go to bed last night, I spoke with this woman. We want more parents like her too, that will stand up, because this mother said, anything I'm doing or I'm going wrong, all I need is guidance and help.
Yes.
She never says a perfect person. I love my child, I work hard, I just do this, and all I want is the best. That's what the mother was saying, you know.
She didn't throw back and just...
She didn't throw back. That's why I tell people, you don't come here and just judge. She didn't just throw it up on social media. And you know, and Miss Blooms, I ain't got the strength for go down by the market. We there by the school if you see she busy. We go down by the market, she busy. The media call, Stabrook News call. Everybody calling. You know? To stand up. This woman went out there, you know. That's why we don't want to be the system, Sister Jan. The young woman, the mother went to the police before. Let me give a little view on the system, or what's the system. Sister John is trying to think, but me and you face like it didn't fit in for the thing. You see, my face is so big, it's just, but I really can't help it. I'm trying to see if you could trim it. Kind of like a tree, I can't really like a trim, because everything for me is organic, you know, so really can't. Everything is organic. But it's very important to note that, Sister Jan, come a little close to this chair now. It's very important to note that the mother people, we don't want to take over social protection. If it means we got to go in the parliament and then run it with the resources, we willing to, that's what we want to do. But for now, we're holding them accountable. This is holding the system accountable, and I tell you why. The mother said to me, sorry, Ann, and she said it on the live, she went to the police station and she make a report. And she said when she keep going back, nothing, so she getting frustrated, she said she child dead. The police said we do everything we could do already. And Ain't got nothing we can do. But if you find the girl and tell me you're gonna go, she did admit that when she went to the police station and said, for check this house and check the house, the police went. But after then, police, the story finished, wash away. I'm saying the police could have put it on the page, the girl picture, post it up at police stations. And all the police got to do is put it on the page and instruct every straight station, post this out there, and by immediately you see it out there. The police is an organized machine, you know. Right? And so, you ask them to post it on the page. And the mother asks them, the mother is saying right here, she asks them to post it on the page, they post it on the page. Social protection too. So we got a system that is not working. It's failing. It's miserable. Until this woman show up here and I go on live and we gone downtown and I call it media and call Stabrook News and so on. And lo and behold, the mother called me. Then the police called she from a different police station and said, you got to come make a report. Listen how the system ain't working. Something like that, the report's got to be in a computer and it's hitting all police stations across the country. But they want that transparency. They like corruption. So then called her and said that you got to come and make a report. And when the mother goes, she said, but I make a report already. And then the police saw you make it at the wrong station. You got to come back now at this station because you're going to Tugville School. For the first day that mother go to Albertown Police Station, which is in...
They should have advised her, yeah?
Not only advised, take the report and it done pass through. Yeah. And then the other police station will make contact with her. Yeah. But we don't want nothing that is transparent. They want nothing that is transparent. They want it just like they were here. That's what we can turn up, Sister Jan. Them say, because we're going to expose it. Once the people ready, we ready. We ready. I didn't tell the some of we got much things to do. People didn't know how we go and make you see Brother Winston there with the long boots. They know the mission we on already before they clean.
Yes.
And so with that said, I want to thank all of you, Sister Jan. I want to thank the mother, thank God. All the persons out there. And yes, mothers, you know, show love, and fathers, but don't spoil, because a lot of things sometimes we call showing love. You know, some people believe when you give your child their own way and do what they want, and this little big woman and big man that they showing love, that's not showing love, you're destroying them. True. Right? But we must hold the system accountable. Because once the system, they are equipped with everything that is the state resources, state assets, police. You only call the police. I am happy. The better I notice, I'm happy. I'm happy. I noticed that Ali met with the army. Took time out, you know. G come in fixing. But to tell them to be prepared and high alert. Look what is important to us as a nation. For if anybody want to come out, election time and whatever. But you know what going to make me please? If I did see Ali call the social protection and the police and said as a sitting president, I have noticed and it must come to an end and come to an end now. You see this situation with children and these men and rape and kidnapping and trafficking? It must, this when head should roll. This is what Ali should talk about, head rolling, when it comes to our children and our Guyanese people. That is what I'm here about.
Because he's a father too.
Put aside you're a father. You the head of state and just to talk about money. Yeah. And plus, regardless if you got children or not. You are sitting in the seat that you can make a difference. Yeah. For the people, for the children. And the police and everybody gonna fall in line. Parents gonna fall in line. Father gonna stop rape. Mother gonna stop traffic. Mother gonna stop pimp. Uncle gonna stop pimp. Because it is clear. I don't want to be no leader and sit in those offices and say, oh, I'm just talking about how much oil money and some economy and bluff and puff and huff and rough. Under my watch, people, from within, outside, and I don't care. You're the head of the police force, army, wherever. You don't get lashed, you go for one, go for all.
Yes.
And this is not about lies. This is about a system that is fair, open, transparent, investigation, whatever. You can't tell me that social protection, you must call the director. A matter is reported, even if it reported the director give an instruction. The minister we saw give instruction in the case with Essequibo. And they didn't change it because they didn't have no system, they can't just talk. Because the system would show by filing a computer every time the director opened. How much child and training state care, what happened when the parents visit, blah, all the checkbox. So the director got to get up from the seat. But the system ain't care, but the system create to allow for the little corruption, all the money, and whatever. And people may got the energy for it. And I am not out here because I want to play politics. Over the years, I ain't gonna say 4 years out here. Over the years before getting into office, in office and out of office, I had a good scope of everything. And I am making that sacrifice. And I thank all who join in to make that sacrifice, to make a good change. That's why we out here. That's why we out here.
Movement.
So this movement, if you vex, you lose. Will you tell me about the leader? And at least you shouldn't do it to the leader. Like, do what to the leader? You think it's the leader get raped here?
And it shows that the system can work because look how the police in Barbies, how they
But
operate.
look, so the public just give the information, and that's why I'm happy for the media. I'm thanking the media in this case, and media, I'm asking you because I know that the media played a big role too in raising this awareness and keep it out there, because he know exactly what he's doing. He carry shout nighttime.
All right.
He carry shout nighttime and introduce you as your girlfriend. So viewers, you know, I went on, but I'm very passionate about these things. I'm very, very passionate. I'm very open. I'm very truthful. All of you, if you know me well, and you know me by now and so on. So when you see me come around, because Mash Day, we can have a presence out there, right? Because we got some people coming and we got to find money. So Mash Day, we can be at Leluni and Orvin Street. We can be selling barbecue tickets and so on. Listen, I don't care if it's PVP. I don't care what party you're from.
True.
You buy the tickets. It's a good cause.
Yeah.
Right? And even if you don't eat barbecue, you could send somebody for collect it. And if you want to donate a little bag of rice, contact Amanda Peters. She's trying to share under the bus now. She number is 629-95-78. 629-95-78. So if you want to donate anything, you could contact. Listen, we got put the cash app. We have our if you're living overseas, MMG. Let me speak some US language, please.
Okay.
We have our website, and the website page is votevotealp.com.
In the American accent.
In the American accent, we have that. So I mean, even if you live here and you don't want to do like anything like MMG, you know, you have your card. You can go there, you put your card, and you can donate right there also, okay? And you can buy tickets from online. Just go, put your money, get with us, and we out here because remember, we are to make a good change in this nation and a good change for the voiceless, the vulnerable, and what we people like call the poor. Vice call a strong set of people who we're going to educate about their strength. Because your strength is now when they neglect you 4 or 5 years, or when election time come for remind you but where you're born and where you're going to dead and how much vote and all of that. And then a lot of you saying that you're not going to vote. We're looking for those who say they're going to vote. We're looking for the first time voters and so on. Come and allow your vote to protect you. It's a choice. The Zelle is SIMONAB@yahoo.com. You notice how my accent flicking left, right, and center. I like that, and then I get a little kind of posture. I like that. You give me A. Sorry, I was in the classroom, and I get an A for speaking properly this morning. Eloquently, yes. Okay, thank you, sir. So, I mean, on every serious note, when you see us in your neighborhood, you can ask us a question, talk. There's no hidden agenda. You know, one of our objectives, we talk about looking at our children playing in green spaces and being safe. It's things like this. Listen, from experiences ALP is birthed, you know. This is God. This is the heart of God. This is God saying, listen, you, Simone, going to get up at this time. And this is what you will do. And it shall be a movement. And it shall come to make a good change. And it shall prevent our children, boys, girls, and Guyanese. It shall fight to take them out of poverty. It shall bring truth. These are the things that the LP is all about. All right, Shelley.
Thus said the
Preach
Lord.
now, Sister Janet.
Thus said the Lord.
Just preach, just preach. So we got the baby, and I'm going because now the work just started. I have to go. I want to talk to the mother. I want to talk to the daughter. We got to get an interview. We have to go to the police station. And same police station in Georgetown that you make a report, you have to go there and let them know that, you know, you got the child last night and what happened and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, so that you go. So when we talk about a system, for the system to work, we must go through it too, right? We don't say, me able to go to them thing and do nothing. No. You went to the police, you make a report.
Yes.
And so you have to go back to the system. It is a lot to do. It's frustrating, and that's why we are mobilizing. That's why we are assembling, right? So that you could go, that somebody could drop you, that something, you know, give you the strength, you know, because when you go there, you got to be strong to stand up, right? We don't want to give people a fish out there. The barbecue ticket is $2,500, $2,500 Guyana dollars in US. Tell me something. This says $12.50 in US. Right? And Sorian said depends to the rate. You could say $13 US.
Yeah.
Cover on.
Cover all. Yeah, cover all. So feel free, support us, contribute us. We're not your enemies. We're not your enemies. Listen, listen, it's a lot of work for us. It's a sacrifice for all of us. Sister John left home early this morning from all the way over the river. Sorian, he got his own days Friday and he's out here. Right? He's out here. So don't let anybody come to you with, we ain't got no hidden agenda. We got no lies. Right? We were there at our luncheon. The media was there. And listen, we tell it like it is. The same things we talk inside is the same thing we put out in the public. And that's why Soriana got to calm me down and say, sorry, I stop now. Because every one of us, we are here because we choose to be here. Sister Jan is not here because of me. And here. It's because you, me, he, all of us.
And we have a heart.
And we have a heart. We got something
People
in
got
common.
stone.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a heart. The heart of flesh.
Heart. Sorry, I ain't done it. We gotta end this slide. Tessa, you're gonna bite for your friend in Guyana. Thank you, Tessa. So feel free. I know Masha soon. Support us, support the barbecue. You know, we can have a present out there. We can got the blueprint.
Look for the blue.
Look for the blueprint. Right? On Lalouni and Irvin. The blueprint. Right there, the corner. Can't miss the blueprint. All right? So Robin, all of you, and if you're coming out, just feel free to stop by. Listen, we'll be out there. I tell you, the blueprint gonna be printing it. You understand? And we can print you at the same time too.
Yes.
Because we can have application that you can sign up. You can be a part.
Part of.
You like that? You can't miss this. You can't miss this. So it's a blueprint for MASH. We can make we own blue MASH within the MASH. I don't know that certain person could really do nothing but MASH. I see some of the most ugly costumes. Hi, stop is a blueprint. So so thank you, thank you.
We have our own blue band. It's a band.
We got blue band. That's what telling them. Yeah, we can have that. We got the yeah, we have the print. We have the print.
Because we can still took a jam and serve, you know.
But I don't mind, you know,
we
we jamming.
Yeah.
The too slow one, that jam it with you. Then it's on your one here.
Yeah.
We all in down the road. Little more fast, right? I finish with you. We can have a whole little ticket sale kind of thing. We gotta get a big screen like this.
Big screen.
We need a big screen and all of us gonna be talking and do a live at one time. Because you see with this phone here, if I try to come, we can't catch everybody. And we thank the person signing up. People coming and asking for applications.
Yes.
People signing up online, people calling in the WhatsApp and so on, and things like that. Yes, asking for jersey, but the more we print, and I'm really happy some members, they put in the money and paying for the jersey, buying the jerseys, you know, because of the cost for it. every time we print 100 jersey, you know, we talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. We pay 300,000, and you know what I mean, and things like that. Yeah, yeah. And so we're happy. For the members and persons who say, listen, Miss Blooms, we want to buy t-shirts. Persons in the States been inboxing me and say, listen, we want to buy a t-shirt, we want to support. So if you can support in doing that also,
Just
in
3,000.
and just putting your money there on the Zelle, Cash App, a t-shirt for somebody, whether you're here or not, for that blueprint and the blue activity, we can hold a program for that. But you know, it's very, very important, the matters that we're dealing with. So thanks to all of you. Please spread the word of the young lady, the 12-year-old. She's here with her mom, and now she needs all of us and the support.
Beautiful young lady.
Right? Thanks. Who can donate? Call Amanda 6299578. So we're here. We still got to support. This is not the end of it, but we just come back to the public to bring you up to date with where we're at as it relates to this matter. All right, and then we're gonna do a next live on the ALP page, very more specific and you know, to it and so on. Right? So bye bye, love you, and ciao. We're out of here.